2014 has unfortunately been a bad year for some riders, for some of our fellow motovlogging riders out there. I mean, this year CNCycle went down, and went down bad enough that he was hospitalized, had to have surgery. I mean, this year, 2014, 3 bones went down. Dude got a new bike, had it for, I want to say like about a month, and he went down. Same thing, hospitalized, had surgery, and man, I think 3 bones is still recovering. So 3 bones, if you're out there, man, wishing you a speedy recovery, a full recovery. I know the guy broke his collarbone, had to have surgery, man. CNCycle, he went down, he had to have surgery too, I think on his ankle or his foot. He went down too, but luckily he is now back up and riding. Got himself a new bike, beautiful bike. I think a BMW S1000R, I believe. But yesterday I heard the news that the father of motovlogging went down. M13 or Morta 13 is widely considered, widely recognized as the first motovlogger, the first one to strap a camera to his body and to start talking to himself while on a motorcycle and posting it up on YouTube. I mean, it's well known that he was the first one. Like I said, in a lot of ways, the father of motovlogging. Who knows? Maybe he even coined the term motovlogging. But I mean, all of us riders out here, all of us motovloggers out here who have come after him, I mean, really owe it to him. We really, owe some respect to the guy for being a trailblazer, for, creating a new medium almost. I mean, maybe not the medium, but a new entertainment form. And I heard the news yesterday that M13 went down, and he went down in a major way, man. Oh my goodness. I mean, what he does, I mean, he's very well known, probably the most subscribed to motovlogger out there. Again, he's the trailblazer. He's the first one that I subscribed to. The very first motovlogger that I subscribed to was M13. And he lives in Taiwan, he's got a wife, he's got a kid, and he does these tours of Taiwan on scooters. And so he takes people from around the world on tours of Taiwan, like these week-long trips or days-long trips. Anyway, I guess what happened was he was on one of his tours, he was on his scooter, and he took his eyes off the road for like a split second. And in that split second is when I think what happened was he went over into another lane maybe, but what happened was he hit like a median, like a one of those. It sounds like one of those concrete medians in the middle of the road. Went flying over that, and on the other side was a 35-foot drop. So the dude not only went down, but flew over the embankment, and bam, dropped 35 feet. And this is a very, again, very well-known, very experienced rider. And all he did was just take his eyes off the road for a split second. And he went down. And went down in, like I said, a major way. The dude is still hospitalized. He's going to be in the hospital for a long time. Broke both of his legs, upper legs, the big bones, you know, broke both of his legs. Man, just totally just jacked up his left hand. You can see his videos. He's got pins in his fingers right now, but he doesn't even have any bones in his fingers. I mean, his ring finger and his pinky finger, man, they're going to have to, unfortunately, they're going to have to amputate them. And again, this is a well-known rider, man, and I just think that when I heard that news, man, my heart just went out to him. You know, one, because he's a fellow rider. Two, because he's a fellow moto vlogger. But three, because he's like the founder of moto vlogging. Like, he started all this, man. And so many people have gotten into moto vlogging because of him. So many people have gotten into motorcycle riding because of him. And I just think we owe him a debt of gratitude. And man, my heart goes out to him and to his family. And I hope that he makes as much of a recovery as he can. I mean, he's not going to make a full recovery. Let's be real. The dude's going to lose a couple fingers. I mean, you don't fully recover from that. You're not whole. I mean, I'm hoping that he's going to be, you know, recovered enough to get back on and do his thing. You know, that's where my thoughts and prayers go to. But man, the dude's in a world of hurt right now. And I just wanted to give a shout out to M13. Wanna, you know, pay my respects and let him know that he's in my thoughts and prayers. And I just hope that people reach out to him in some way. I mean, there's, you know, some people are doing different fundraisers. He's got his own fundraiser as well. And so, you know, he lives in Taiwan. And so it sounds like medical expenses for the most part are going to be covered. But man, there's all the other expenses. You think about, you know, time away from income, time away from family, you know, all of that, you know, costs money. And so, man, the dude needs some help. And I think it's up to everyone if they decide to actually donate monetarily, or just like some of the very popular YouTube videos out there where some money might be generated, and those moto vloggers will then send that money to them. Either like some of these YouTube videos, you know. I mean, I'm a small fish, so it doesn't matter if you like mine or not. But either like them or make a donation. I'll put down in the notes section ways to make a contribution. But more than any of that, man, whatever your thing is, if you're a praying man or woman, you know, send them your prayers. If you don't pray, just send them some positive thoughts, man. Send him some positive vibes, because the dude needs it. I mean, the whole recovery period, looks, I mean, I've never been through anything like that, but it looks painful. It looks mentally painful, because you are confined to a bed, and all the things you don't think about, you know, all of a sudden, you know, come crashing down in terms of the reality is that you got to figure out how to go to the bathroom, you know, laying down, how to sleep comfortably, you know. 3 Bones, I know he's talked about this, you know, how uncomfortable it is to sleep during your recovery. So anyway, I just again wanted to give a shout out to M13 and ask that everyone, you know, at a minimum, send the guy some positive thoughts, man, some positive vibes, because Lord knows that he needs it. So, man, more than ever, I remind everyone, please, please, please be safe out here. You know, be hypersensitive to your surroundings. Try not to take your eyes off the road. You know, be aware of what's around you at all times. And just be safe. Try and be as safe as possible. Try and ride with as much care as possible. And try and be confident in your riding skills. And try and ride with confidence out here. Stay safe, my brothers and sisters. This is SoopaBee.